acting like they know me, 'cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click.
The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, this Week 1 matchup pitting a couple Empire State rivals, no strangers to each other. They were both original members of the AFL, the American Football League, way back in 1960 to 1969. It's been a close series. Bills lead it all time, 62-55. And, of course, both of these franchises really feel like they have their quarterbacks of the future in Josh Allen and Sam Darnold. And an alley to run. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Let's put that team on the clock. 53's the mic. 53.
They'll try the air now with Watson. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. It's caught by Davis. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, it's Lindsey, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now Watson. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
This is it. 19. 54.
Here's Watson on the sneak, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Deshaun Watson taking it in. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Round 80. 52's the mic. Middle. Check. 22 jet bomber. Check.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch Mike. Hey, tight. Middle. Here we go.
Here's Allen to throw it. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
180. 52. Man, that's trash. Regular.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11
He's coming to you.
at the 45-yard line.
By 52, by 52.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
56, 56. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Hey, by home. Hey, seam 6. New Mike 52, Mike 52. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. There's the first NFL catch for the former Georgia Bulldog, Mecole Hardman. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
I'm coming after you. Check 52's the mic.
Allen now on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Mike, 52. Three burn. Check 50. 5 wide. Motion. Hey!
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the shift. Smith. 52. I got him. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. You can't block.
To throw again. Allen. Man open, it's Goodwin. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
There you go. Stay home. Middle. Hey, Charlie. Greystone, Travis. He's coming, double up.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer out him again.
Second and goal from the 1.
Number 53, Mike 52. I got you.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is third and goal. This is Breida. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. Now
here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run here with Lindsey. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Philip Lindsey, 75 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch twist. Watch X3. 218. Chop it. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, back up. Mike 52.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air, Allen. They'll set up a screen for Breida. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Hey, box drop.
36-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Hey, zoom.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Throwing now is Allen. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
And he's able to get it out of there. And taken at the 46. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Check 6 guys. Hey, Haywood. Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Let's go.
To throw, it's Allen. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the run. Sponge. Pilot, 64, weak. 36. Go. Monday. Mike, 50. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Hardman. A third down gain of 19.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Allen now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo!
On first down, here's Breida. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Half 10. Hey, orbit. Check. Motion off 52.
Allen now looks to throw. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, here we go. Check 43. Check. 56. Gun. Hey, Delta. 52. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Slam. Alert. 49. Chance.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen rolling to his right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Move.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now it's Breida. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check 52. Middle.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. Now he'll escape to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps, and on that play, they held him to a short gain.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
He's checking crap. Regular. Bravo. Motion backfield.
From the gun, Allen. He's got his tight end Fant, and he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Running out of the gun here, Breida. He was brought down there by Will Parks.
Hey, Team 6.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Breida, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. Well, that's complete to Sanders. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Buffalo.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the Jets' 45-yard line.
Set the tone, defense.
Out of the gun, Watson. He'll find Lindsey here.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Check three. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? Wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Check. Five.
Now Allen throwing again. Completes it to Hardman. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Goodwin able to haul it in. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And an alley to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 27. Here's Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
That's good. Jets first down.
Hey,
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Motion, pop.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Alert. Hey, exit. Switch. Motion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They come out here in the eye. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a give coming right is Breida. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Breida with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close.
And now look at him go. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, 78 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Let's go, Eddie! Hey, we got Mike, number 2. Come. Let's go.
Here's Mostert. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Down right around the 25. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Hey, box truck.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Breida. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And here's Allen operating from the gun. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
What is that? 19! 53!
Operating from the gun, Watson, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson, he'll let this thing go for Sanders. And no, it's incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Alpha!
Now a give to Breida. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
At the 21-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Haywood! Conference championships, baby.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Go, go.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Half 85, half 85.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Mike 52.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Marquise Goodwin scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Jets will extend their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Mike. All day, just like that. Just like that.
Hey, 59!
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Roll it on it. Check. 53 is mine. Check. 53 is mine.
Blue there, blue.
Hey, 24.
Pick it.
Hey, line up, line up.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now it's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
53, Mike.
I got him. 24 is down, he's coming.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Line him up.
Now Watson. Big hold of the 30. Open target here, Darius Slayton. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
Watch the run, watch the run. SOS. SOS, SOS.
Check, 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 check.
55.
Let's go, let's go. Flip. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Quarterback, don't get it.
Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 31, check
comes in. This might be a free play. He'll hit Jackson complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Watson now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. 9.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike. Mike 53.
Watson. It's caught by Sanders. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.